So after electric potential, let's come to potential difference. See, in this diagram shown, there is a conducting wire and there are 2 points B and A. So we need to do some work, right? For what? For achieving what? To move the charge from B to A. So this generates a difference in electric potential at both the points, and their equivalent is work done upon the charge, same as V is equal to W upon Q. Now we know that Q is equal to IT, so we can substitute the value of Q here and we'll get this equation again in form of a fraction. W is equal to IT. Now this is what we have got. V is equal to W upon IT. So I can just rearrange by cross multiplying. I'll get the value of work done, which is VIT. It's an equivalent of work done or the electrical energy here. Potential difference has the same SI unit, volt, and it's also a scalar quantity like the electric potential energy or electric potential, right? Now if current can be measured by ammeter, so the potential difference can be measured by another instrument called voltmeter. Now there you need to remember two things. That voltmeter needs to be arranged in parallel in the circuit. We'll be doing it later on, what is series and series parallel arrangement. And second point, very important, it should have a higher resistance. That means it is a higher resistance electrical device. And to symbolize it, we can have a circle and a V inside it standing for voltmeter, and there are two conducting wires on both the sides and have a positive terminal and negative terminal on the apparatus. Okay, let's understand. See, if you have a potential difference across the ends of a conductor, then what is the effect of this? The effect is there is a drift of charges in a particular direction, and that's what constitutes current. We know that in the previous class we have done this. In fact, it was Mr. George Simon Ohm, G.S. Ohm, gave us the universally acclaimed Ohm's law, which states that the current flowing through a conductor is directly proportional to the potential difference across its ends, keeping temperature and other physical conditions or variables constant. This is important. Please remember, temperature and other physical conditions need to be constant. If they are not kept constant or if they are not checked, we'll have some dubious values for current, right? So we move forward on this using this equation. We use a constant. So what we get is V is equal to R into I, and R is that constant which we call as resistance. Now this literal meaning of resistance is to oppose something, right? Is to hamper, is to obstruct, right? To create problems. So in this case, of course, it's a problematic issue, but it is a necessary evil. So how can we understand resistance? See, resistance is a virtual property of any material to oppose the flow of charges or oppose the flow of electric current through it, right? Like wood has very high resistance, whereas metals have lower resistance. Metals have comparatively low resistance. We'll be dealing it separately, but let's find out what is the SI unit for this resistance, which is ohm. Clearly, we do remember the name ohm, the person who gave us the Ohm's law, right? One more thing importantly, since these two variables are in direct proportion to each other, so we'll get this straight line graph. So there are equal increments or equivalent increments in V and proportionate increment in I. And it's always a straight line graph for ohmic resistances. There are certain non-ohmic resistances as well, which are out of bounds for us. So moving on, we can represent 1 ohm of resistance as an equivalent of ratio of 1 volt and 1 ampere. So this gives us a definition of 1 ohm. So the resistance of this wire, let's say this is the wire where 1 ampere of current is flowing and 1 volt of potential difference is applied across its ends. So simply 1 ohm of potential difference is, or 1 ohm of resistance is defined as the condition when 1 ampere of current is flowing through a conductor by the application of 1 volt of potential difference. We'll continue with the resistance in the next videos.